So, yesterday, I hope if my YouTube schedule is not in the trash already, but hopefully yesterday, also, just a warning, I literally just woke up from a nap, realized, oh shit, I should be uploading in like an hour, and I still gotta edit and stuff, so we're gonna just try to speed through this shit, and pretend like I'm not just waking up right now. So hopefully that goes well. But anyways, yesterday I had this story about how I went to like the tryouts for this international USA football team or whatever. And in the story, it's not that important for this video, so if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to, but if you do, I would appreciate that, bro. But anyways, in that story, I made the tryouts and I somehow got in. Who the fuck? Fuck off. I somehow got in, and I should really start like putting my shit on do not disturb when I'm doing this, cause I always hear people texting me, and I'm like, I hope people don't notice, but that's how it be sometimes. Anyways, so basically the only really important thing you have to take away is I got in, and so I was on the big football team at my school, and they were like, you have a bunch of different dates you could go to for the national, because the tryouts, national, international, that's how it works, and this was the national, weird shit happened on the national, so now it's story time for the national, boy. anyways My bad, I apologize for that, but anyways, what I was saying, yeah, so, the only thing you need to know from that, boy, I am tried out for the national team, I made it, and, there was, like, 5 different places you could go to. You could go to, like, New York, California, Texas, I think, and I chose Ohio, which is, like, the least cool option I had, but it was the only one that didn't interrupt with my high school. Was I in high school at the time? I don't know. Whatever football I was doing at the time, So I chose fucking Ohio of all places, and this football camp was weird because it was just like, we're gonna emulate the college lifestyle for all of you. And I was in like 8th grade, so I've never done any college shit, but it was exciting because they were like, when you pull up to this football camp, you will have your own dorms, you will have a schedule, you will have your own classes where you will have to study film, you will have your own practice time, and you will have party time. And I was like, whoa. So anyways, I pull up to the crib and I get my own dorm shared with a buddy. And I was like, fuck yeah. And he already has the top bunk claimed. Like, he's already claimed the top bunk. So I assume that he wants the top bunk. For some reason, he doesn't. But we'll get into that later. So anyways, I wanted to meet my bestie, but I kind of was running late, So he already had the top bunk claimed, and I think he was off to practice, because we should have been in practice by now. I quickly put my shit on the bottom bunk, and I zoomed off to practice, alright? We practiced for like 2 hours, and then when we came back, I was like, I gotta take a shower, because that does not feel good. So I was on the bathroom, because you always, I don't know if it's like this for you, but you always just have to stand up on the toilet right before you go to the bathroom, or take a shower. And I quickly realized that this bathroom is a shared, so there's a room here, there's a room here. They share one bathroom. And I quickly realized that for some god-awful reason, they did not put locks on this bathroom. And I realized it when I was meeting both my roomies. So, my first roommate comes in, and I'm like, hi, this is a weird place to meet you. My name is Dead Name, nice to meet you. Atlas now. You don't have to know my dead name, that's not necessary, okay? But I was like, hello, my name's Dead Name, nice to meet you. And, he was like, yeah, and just kind of stood there, and I was like, please don't look at my cock and balls right now, just walk away. So then eventually he walked away, but I was like kind of facing towards him, covering up, and I thought I was covering up good. You know, because I was about to get in the shower. I was done with my little pee-pee time, and now I was like, shower. So I was standing up, and I was kind of naked, you know? That's how it be sometimes. So then I was covering up the goodies. And so he comes from this door, because he's my roommate. And what I didn't expect is 2 more baddies to come from behind to just see my full moon. See the cheeks and it's all my glory. Because I'm facing this guy, and I'm covering up the goodies here. And the guys just come in from the back, from this door over here, because I can't lock that shit either, and they just see all all of my cake, the whole dumpy full view, you know? And I was just like, damn, this is quite an unfortunate day. So eventually, to get revenge on them laughing at me, I told them I pissed in their soap, and they freaked out and threw away all their soap, and I was like, haha, get fucked, nerd. But anyways, so my roomie was a little weird, because on the first date, he kind of claimed the top bunk, right? But for some reason, this dude's deathly scared of heights. So we were like, yo, it was a long practice today, it's already getting late. Let's head in for the night. He's like, I bet. So he climbs up there and just starts having a fucking panic attack. And he's like, what if I fall? What if I fall and break my neck? What if I fall and break my neck and die? And then you're like, I'm gonna fall. You see this railing right here that's preventing me from falling? What if it breaks because I'm so big and agile? He was like a tiny kid. We were both in 8th grade at the time, I think. And he was like 100 pounds at most. He's like, I'm gonna break this with all my might that's meant for college students, and my 8th grade 100-pound 5'2" body will break this, and I will break my neck from this like 5-foot drop. And I was like, you want to switch? And he's like, no, I must endure this pain. And I was like, homie. And he's like, he wanted me to like bring it down and we could put the mattress on the floor and you could sleep there. And he's like, aight. So then he put the mattress on the floor and I joined him. And then we had our mattresses together. It was cute. And we watched Markiplier the whole night. It was dope as shit. And something I quickly learned about this guy is we were both 8th graders, I think. I was either an 8th grader or a freshman. I don't know. Memory's kind of fucked up. But, I was around that age. I know I was like 14, I think. Yeah. Because I was around his age, and he was definitely in 8th grade. So that, because like, going into the story, I thought I was a freshman, but like, he was an 8th grader, and we were in the same boy. So I might have been 8th grader, but I don't know. But anyways, something I quickly learned about him is that he desperately wants the approval of older people, you know? So he goes up to anyone that's older than him and he simps for them until they give him his recognition, which like, cool, that's what's up, you know? But he would just like go up to all of the like seniors and juniors and just nag their ears off until they let him join all of their parties, because the seniors and juniors were partying and the freshmen were just like on our phones like, this is awkward, just, you know, enjoying life, I guess, in the dorms, not doing anything, even though we have a whole dorm room to ourselves, you know? So, homie's pulling up every night to the parties, you know? And because of that, I make friends with the 2 other roommates that have the connected room with us, because they were like, that guy's kind of a dick for bailing on you, like, all the time. So you could pull up with us. And I was like, bet. So they were really chill, and I forgot most about them, because they don't really impact the story at all, but I remember we chilled with them a lot. But there's not really any impactful moments with them. But the reason I tell you that he was friends with all the elders of the football camp was because he invited me to the parties. And one day I was like, sure, I'll pull up. So we pull up to this party. And first off, it's fucked up. Because before we go to the party, we go to the host's house. Or crib, I don't know, apartment, fucking dorm, that's the one. Anyways, we go to the host dorm, and it's fucked up because they got the better benefits, you know? Because like, here's the thing, when we went here, they were like, yo, you're gonna have no life, it's gonna be summer, and you're gonna have to bring a handheld fan on your own, because I have no AC, we had no fridge, we had like barely a closet, we just had the bunk bed, a desk, and okay, I'm still pissed about this, because like, okay, we had no fridge, right? So we had to drink from the sink water. And the sink water, it was summer in Ohio, alright? Summer in Ohio gets pretty damn hot. So the pipes were steaming hot when I was drinking my water. So like, I deal with tap water. I don't care. I'll drink some tap water and I'll be buzzing. But for 14 days straight of just drinking hot tap water, I kind of fucking snapped. And eventually we started drinking the shower water, because the showers were cold. And at first it was like, fuck, the showers are so cold and we can never get a good shower because like it's just cold all the time because it's a fucking I don't understand it. How the sink this warm but the shower this cold? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is fucked up. But then we were like, okay, it's good because at least we could get cold water, and it still tastes like shit because you can taste the minerals in the water. Ohio water sucks. Ohio tap water sucks. And at first I'm like, it's not that bad, I can deal with it. But after 14 fucking days of drinking fucking hot Ohio tap water, it was fucked up. Anyways, so we pulled up to the crib, and the first thing I feel is an AC. The first thing I see is a fridge, and this homie has 3 fucking rooms. We just have a bunk bed and a table, and this homie has 3 fucking rooms. And a bathroom all by itself with it that you could lock. So naturally, me and the homies played hide and seek for a hot minute in this place, and it was dope as shit. We were hiding, we were seeking, and having the great time of our lives. But eventually, party time pulled up, and all the homies were like, alright, it's time. We're gonna break out, we're gonna go to this party. And I was like, bet. So, party time arrives, and we start going downstairs, and downstairs in the basement, there's this game room with a pool table and a couple other games. It was sick as fuck. There was like ping pong and shit. So I was just sitting on the bar stools, you know, watching the pool, pretending to be like a fucking heavy drinker because like a lot of people were drinking. I just had my Coca-Cola and I was like, yeah, tell me your story. Yeah, I've been through a few wars myself. Yeah, you know, trying to be cooler than I actually am because they're all like seniors and juniors and I'm probably in 8th grade, who knows. So yeah, we're all exchanging stories, and then the 2 people at the pool table start getting heated, and it's this like this dude was dope as shit, this one dude, and there was another dude that was opposing him in pool, and he was this fat redneck dude that has a big southern accent, you know, and the other dude was black, which is very important for what's about to happen. So, my homie, the one that I sided with, you know, was just like calling him names. You know, he was kind of being a dick, but you know, the redneck was like very racist, so I say it's deserved. So, you know, he was calling him names and he was like, haha, fuck you, and the other guy's like, brother, fuck your mom. I don't know, how the fuck do you do redneck accent? I don't know, man. So they were getting very heated with it, and I was just standing there, just enjoying my time, just sipping my Coca-Cola, having the time of my life, because I wasn't allowed to sip Coca-Cola at home. I would have been smited to hell. So I was enjoying it, you know, sipping my Coke, and then all of a sudden, my homie goes, you're fat and ugly, and you're a piece of shit, and I bet you fuck your own mother and your sister because you were an incest baby, and you obviously could tell because look at your fucking chromosomes, there's obviously more of them than mine. Something along those lines. And without hesitation, this redneck dude just calls him the N-word, and I was like, oh, this is fucked. So, my homie gets his pool stick and just, without hesitation, right after the N-word is dropped, breaks the pool stick on his head, and I was like, fuck yeah, and I was like, excited, and my 8th grade homie just goes, fuck, we gotta go now, the cops are pulling up, and I was like, bro, how the fuck would I know it's been 2 seconds? He's like, I'm bowing. So then he just runs up the stairs, gone. And I was like, I kind of want to see this, you know? So I'm just watching this fight unfold, and I'm laughing, and this dude just grabs my neck and punches me in the face, and I was like, well, that's how it be sometimes, you know? And I was like, that's fucked up. And then eventually I do hear police sirens, because apparently some of the fucking dumbass juniors and seniors decided to vandalize fucking cars for no reason, and then the police came up, they vandalized the fucking police cars. Anyways, so we pull up, and we're like, fuck. The police are here. Like, actually, though. So I ran back to my little dorm room, and we talked to my homie for a hot minute about what happened. And the homie was just like, that was fucked up. And I was like, yeah, but it was fun. And he was like, yeah. You know? So we were just having the time of our lives. And the hall monitor just pulls up, because there's a hall monitor, and he, you know, he does his little thing. And he knocks on my door. And I answer, and he's like, were you in a fight today? Were you part of the vandalization? Were you part of the party? I was like, no man, I just woke up. What the fuck you mean party? I'm tired as hell. Can I just go back to bed? He's like, why the fuck do you have a black eye if you're not part of this fight? I was like, homie, it's football. What do you expect from me? And he goes, okay. And then just closed the door. I was like, and I fell asleep. And, yeah. There's a part 2, but I started realizing that this is a lot. So I'm gonna probably upload the part 2 later today, because, we're already getting to the time. You know? So, see you in a bit.